My name is Cindy Ryan, and I had the privilege of serving on staff here from roughly 1996 to 2016 as one of the pastors. And I was really excited when Travis invited me back this fall to lead the Discover First Grapevine classes for new members. That's something that I used to do when I was here, and so it's been really fun to come back and teach those classes again, meet the new people who are coming back to the church, are coming actually to the church for the first time and making their decisions to join. So one of the things that I started noticing right off the bat was it seemed like at these classes this time we had a different kind of crowd. In the past it seemed like people were maybe older and they'd been churched before, were coming to transfer their membership, or they'd been lifelong Methodists. This time, 3.5 years later, it seems like it's a lot younger people. Maybe it's just me, I'm getting older, but it seems like we're having young people, single people, people just starting their families. And so it's been really interesting to see that change. And then I've also noticed people are coming and it's the first time they're joining a community of faith. They're really wanting to know, what are the first steps? What does it mean to be a member? They're asking us to help guide them in this journey. So it's been a real drastic change. We have had a lot of fun as the guests come to our class, and interestingly enough, two things are bringing them here. Either somebody has invited them or the internet. And then the second thing, they're telling me their favorite things about the church, and I can summarize and say it's just about everything. That there's some people that came because of the 8:15 service, or because of contemporary or traditional. All the ministries matter, and there are always people are finding to come here. So in the class I teach about prayers, presence, gifts, service, and witness, and I really believe that's what all of us should be doing. All of us need to be growing on that path. We need to be upping our prayers every year, or if it's serving that we need to do differently or in a different way, then we challenge ourselves in that way. Or maybe it's in giving. We're going to give a little more than we gave last year. I think we should all be moving along that path, and it really doesn't matter where you start or how long you've been on it, as long as you're moving.
My name is Sarah Mize, and I've been a member of this church since June of this year, so going on about 5 months. What made me want to serve is that serving is very fulfilling for me. It's a way to connect with others. It's a meaningful way to connect with others. It helps me be part of a church family, people I would have never met otherwise, in terms of both who I'm serving and who I'm serving with. Honestly, this has created my relationship with God. Before I joined this church and became involved, I knew of God, but didn't necessarily know God. And through serving others and through the connections I've made, I have really just started my faith journey, and I'm forming it while I am a part of this process with this church. What I would say to the congregation and those who haven't found a place to serve yet is that I feel it's just that. Maybe you haven't found your place yet. And taking chances is so rewarding, even though, I showed up for the first time here by myself and didn't know where to park, didn't know what to do, didn't know really where to sit or who to sit with or which part of the sanctuary to sit in. And very quickly I had people commenting on how nice I was when they would say hello. And then that just led me the next week to greet and hold doors for people, and I didn't know anyone. And that really opened up just so many relationships that now have really been formed over the past few months, simply by taking a risk and opening doors.
It's such an honor to be a part of a community of faith where God takes what each of us can give, whether it's a little bit or a lot. Our prayers, our presence, our gifts, our service, they all matter because God can do huge things through each of us.